Yeah, like when Trump was elected, I heard from like many people that okay, like it's all right. Yeah, probably we made a mistake. Like I usually don't talk to people who think that we did not make a mistake. But those people are saying like, okay, yeah, but this country always elects presidents, so like there are just 4 years. We need to wait them out and then vote him out of the office. And I'm not that sure actually, because when Putin came to power, it was like 2000s. Like what Yuri was saying, it was 2008, like the end of Putin's term. And I remember, the second Putin's term. And I remember myself at those years, like I was like transferring from a kid to a teenager, and I remember that those years felt very free to us. Like it felt as if we are still in democracy. And in Russia, like people were saying that, yeah, like we still have democracy, we have this president, we will vote like during the next election, etc. And remember I told you about those reforms of 90s? Like they played out during Putin's term. So like everybody was starting to live better, like affording like foreign trips, enjoying their lives. Like also oil, Russia is oil dependent country, oil was expensive, so yeah, people were just like living their best lives and thinking that everything is good, like nobody cared. But when Ukraine war started, I started to see the timeline of like what happened and when. I was terrified. First month after Putin became a president, one of his first moves were to assert control and take out the liberty of municipalities to make their own decisions, because Russia is a federal state, and he assigned like 7 regions that included like multiple states, and they were ruled by his appointees. It was done within like first month of his. Then he eliminated judicial authority, freedom as well in 2000s. And know what? Here it was done already in the first term of Trump. So like the Supreme Court is not independent anymore. Then the same year he restructured FSB because he was from FSB, and he made them.
FBI.
Yeah, it's the same as FBI here, and they became like personally allegiant to Putin. They were not independent anymore. Remember I told you that in 90s, like state media was very independent. They were like showing whatever they wanted on federal channels. The last federal channel was eliminated by raids from tax authority that was backed by FSB in 2001. Took him 1 year to eliminate all state media. They tried to make other state channels, like people who left that independent state media, they tried to make other channels for 2 more years. 2003, no independent TV at all. And then in 2003, Putin's party, United Russia, won the majority in State Duma, in parliament. So like he took all 3 branches, executive, judicial, and legislative, within 3 years. And then in 2004 he was re-elected. Potentially it was true election because people enjoyed economic stability, prosperity, but the power was consolidated already in the first term. And then in 2004, when